Hey y'all, it's my review for The Real Housewives of Miami, episode 10. So we left off last week with Larsa and Nicole going back and forth, and then Larsa brings up these harsh allegations about Nicole sleeping with every doctor at her hospital. So instead of Nicole rightfully knocking Larsa out, she tells her that this is what you do, Larsa. Like when you're being brought to task, you bring up these random facts that can't be substantiated, and you don't even understand the consequences of what you're saying. Like you can really affect this woman's job with bringing stuff up like that, and if you actually worked for anything in your life, you would understand that. So then Larsa tries to justify what you said, but then you try to judge me for something that you read. You wouldn't let me in your house? I mean, it's her house, and I don't know, y'all. Can y'all remind me of last season? Because I don't think Nicole was coming from a bad place. I'm sorry, I'm Team Nicole on this one. You can't blame her for not knowing who you are. I didn't know who Larsa was until the whole Future scandal. Like, I didn't know who she was married to. Now it looks like all the women have joined this conversation. They're still going back and forth. And Larsa tells her in a kind way that, see, I think you're coming from a good place, Nicole, but the problem is that you're fake. Are you trying to be friends with her, or are you just trying to insult her? So Nicole doesn't take that lightly. She's like, well, we're never going to be friends because you just called me fake. Now, Nicole, I like you, but I don't know what's going on with this confessional. Where's the rest of your dress? It's basically just like one titty out right here, and then we just got the dress right there. I don't like it. So the argument between them ends with no resolution. The party continues. We're with Adriana and Lisa. It seems like Adriana has trouble reading the room because she tells Lisa that she knows someone, like I'm guessing a rich man, that's interested in her. She's trying to encourage her to date again. Lisa's like, that is not even on my mind right now. And I understand. Like, I mean, her husband has moved on, but I'm sure she's still devastated and humiliated, and she's still in the shitstorm. Like, this woman is still trying to figure out if she's going to be put out her own home or not, or if her cash line is cut off, so she can't be worried about dating. And I'm sure Adriana's heart is in the right place, but wrong time. So then we see Alexia giving her speech for the charity. Then we get a little background of her journey with Frankie as he needs special needs. When he had his accident, like, she thought that, you know, he was going to be a vegetable for the rest of his life. But he constantly progressed, and it's a really inspiring story. And I love when Alexia, you know, shows this side of herself because she's less of a bitch. You see her humanity, and it's a really touching story. I'm glad that, you know, Frankie has progressed, and hopefully he's able to have an independent life. So the charity event is over, and all the ladies are expecting to see each other at the next event, which is Nicole's engagement party. And speaking of that, side note, Larsa really intended on going to Nicole's engagement party after telling her that in front of cameras. I'm glad Nicole got her, and we will see that soon. Next scene, we're with Gertie at her residence. She's with her husband and kids, and they're having a game night. She's going to try to be there more and be present for her sons. And her husband too, since she works a lot. We see them playing a bunch of games. It's very cute. You know, I love Gertie's family. I love her relationship with her husband. It's very sweet. So next scene, we're with Julia. She's meeting a friend for lunch. She wanted to pick his brain about adopting since he has experience with that. And you know, her and Martina, they want to adopt for themselves. They're talking about the obstacles they have since they live in Florida, and we all know, you know, how Florida is. They're doing batshit crazy right now. Besides that, though, the way she met this friend, it looks like it's through her modeling venture now. And I wonder how the relationship is between her and Kiki, since, you know, it was Kiki's hookup that got her with the agency that she's with. Anyway, next scene, we're at Larsa's residence, and she's being visited by Gertie. So the topic between them is Larsa's fight with Nicole, and Gertie's trying to get down to, like, what happened between the two of them. As Larsa's explaining her side, meanwhile across town, we're with Nicole and her fiance. They're getting lunch. And of course, they're talking about the engagement party. Also, she brings up her dad that she invited. Not sure why he can't have a guest, but other people can. I'm guessing she's worried about him being a hot mess, since I think he's kind of an alcoholic. Then their conversation moves to her fight with Nicole, and she still can't believe the allegations she said about her sleeping with every doctor in the hospital. Clearly, Nicole is still very upset about this, and I don't blame her. Her fiance, though, proceeds to read Larsa and her big fat butt. Now, I'm curious. I want to ask y'all this question. So I don't mind her fiance. I actually like him. Some people have a problem with him, like, getting to the women's business. But Larsa came after his wife, and I think it's free reign for him to have an opinion on Larsa, especially something as detrimental as what Larsa said about Nicole. I also think, to his defense though, that he's just commenting on what his wife is saying about the argument that she had with Larsa. He's not approaching her or making it his business to check her. I don't think he's a Peter Thomas. I'm sorry, Penelope Thomas Bailey. Damn, Nicole and her fiance are tag teaming Larsa in this conversation. Nicole says she doesn't know what it's like to work because everything she got was literally off the backs of someone else. Then her fiance says, literally. Hey, I'll allow it. It ain't like it's not true. So Nicole's fiance asks her, so where do you and Larsa go from here? And she says that, well, to respond to something as ridiculous as she said, I'm just going to reflect it right back at her. So now we're back with Larsa now, and there's a buzz at her door. Now, before we go any further, how timely was this that she get a ring at her door while Gertie was there as well as the cameras? I think this was orchestrated by production as well. So Larsa answers the door, and it's this woman there to deliver her a very nicely wrapped package sent to her by Nicole. I'm sorry, even before she opened it, we all know what this is. But then she's like, oh, it's from Nicole. And Gertie says, oh, that's so nice. Now see, a step in the direction to y'all's friendship. Yes! This is what I'm talking about, y'all. This was an iconic moment. Nicole has clocked in. This is the type of petty that I would do. So she opens the box. Gertie says, oh, it's so pretty. Is it an invite? I hope I get one. No, you don't, girl. So Larsa reads it and it says, mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fakest? Child, Larsa's so gassed she couldn't even finish reading it. So Gertie steps in. She says, mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fakest one of all? I see you for who you are, do you? So see yourself uninvited. Applause, round of applause. I gotta stand up for that. Nicole! She has guaranteed herself 2 more seasons for this petty stunt. Can we break this down right quick? She actually spent money on a beautiful disinvitation to be sent to Larsa's residence. She got her so good and in front of a friend. Gertie is just shocked, like she don't know what to say. We then go back to Nicole and her fiance and they're just laughing about the invitation that she sent Larsa. Good job, girl, you did that. Next scene is the day of Nicole's engagement party. We see her getting ready. She gets a FaceTime from Gertie and Gertie just wants to know, girl, what you did? Like Gertie didn't give her props, but she was just saying how shocked she was because she didn't even know about it. Nicole is very proud of herself and says, yeah, that bitch is fake from head to toe. And clearly she has no regrets. We then cut to Larsa now and sees what she's doing since she's the only cast member that's not invited to the engagement party. She says she's actually glad she's not invited and she has better things to do, like feed her dog. So later on, next scene, we're at Nicole's engagement party. It looks very nice, luxurious. Nicole looks very pretty. And can I just say, I love a party with themed cocktails. I actually had it for my birthday too. So Julia's the first cast member to arrive, and she looks stunning in this red dress. I love it. Nicole tells her that she disinvited Larsa, and Julia says, I'm so glad. I think she did the right thing. Why would Larsa go after she told that to Nicole? Oh, and here go my girl Kiki. She arrived, she says hello to Nicole, and she pays Julia dust. It looks like she's mad at her for disinviting her from her party in the last episode. Yeah, if I was Kiki, I'd feel some type of way about it. We then cut to Kiki's confessional, and she says, I have nothing to say to Julia. We then see Marisol arriving, and why would she wear white to somebody's engagement party? Isn't that just like etiquette 101? You don't wear white to, someone that's getting married, engagement party, or wedding. We then see Adriana arriving with her man, the one that's in question of being married. She lets us know that he gave her a divorce decree, an official document saying that he is no longer married. People can forge documents, but for her, at least she has a peace of mind now. Also looking at this party, looks like it used to be a bank. Pretty cool. So then we see Nicole's dad arrive to the event, and yeah, he looks like somebody's drunk uncle, and already this old man is hitting on Kiki. I mean, Kiki is gorgeous, so I don't blame him, but yeah. This old man, he is drunk. He just hit on Nicole's friends with his... I don't know, I tried. Not him saying, I love it when you call me Big Papa. Oh. Next. So Nicole is on a roll this episode. We cut to her confessional because she's commenting on Marisol wearing white to her event. And she says, I know Marisol's been married a few times. You think she'd be tired of wearing white? Oh! So most of the ladies are there, and Marisol introduces herself to Nicole's dad. And then Alexia comes over too to talk to him. He asks him, what do you think about Nicole? And Marisol's being shady. She's like, she's grown on me. Why would you say that to her father? Why? And then Alexia, she's trying to get some mess or get her dad in trouble and asks, oh, what do you think about her fiance? They didn't know what they were doing. And this man is clearly drunk. So Adriana's the last to arrive. She's with her date, who is kind of underdressed if you ask me. So now we see all the ladies sitting in a corner. They're talking to Marisol, and they're kind of just giving her shit about wearing all white. She's making fun of it too, saying that maybe I could get married twice. Alexia lets us know that Marisol isn't actually legally married. She actually went to Tulum with her husband, and they had a spiritual wedding. Maybe that's what Robin and Juan did. So the party continues, no drama so far. We see Nicole talking to her dad. He's 3 sheets to the wind, maybe 5 or 6. He's talking to her, and it looks like it's leaning towards inappropriate, like he's gonna say something to embarrass her. He's like, let me tell you a secret. You know, your husband, he's never gonna be like me. She interrupts him and says, Dad, I don't wanna have this conversation. I don't want this conversation. Thank you though. Like, she gotta handle him with kid gloves. Like, she keeps a smile, but yeah, her dad's being inappropriate, and she immediately shut it down. Also, I'm gonna go back to Alexia and Marisol right quick. I think it was real mean girl of them to try to, bait her dad into getting to say something inappropriate, so she would have to deal with it later. Especially with them both knowing the relationship that Nicole has with her dad. So then we see Gertie telling the other ladies how Larsa got disinvited to the engagement party. Now, some of the ladies are taken aback by this, while Julia's saying, bravo, bravo. Nicole then joins the ladies, and she defends the reason why she disinvited Larsa. She brings up the point that she has attacked multiple women in this group with allegations, and production, they give us the receipts. She's came after Lisa, she's come after Adriana, Julia, and then Nicole. Now, just by looking at the facial expressions of some of the ladies, you can tell who's on Larsa's side. Alexia, Marisol, I can't really tell by Gertie. It seems like she's on the fence. And then Kiki as well. It seems like she's on the fence too. Nicole then compares Larsa to an arsonist and how she likes to start little fires everywhere. Little fires everywhere. I love that show. Did y'all? And here go Alexia coming to Larsa's defense with those fish lip of hers saying that, well, you did say you need to check her background before she came into your house. Nicole was like, I didn't say that. Who cares? Who cares? And at the end of the day, Larsa was invited to Nicole's house eventually. So what's the big issue and why are they going backwards? Nicole's getting pretty heated right now going back and forth with Alexia. She's trying to get it through to her that, what she said can impact her financially and professionally. It also looks like Gertie gets the hint now too. Like, just because, yeah, she called her fake, but now you're trying to fuck with this woman's job and her livelihood? Oh, Kiki. Never change. She's asked about Nicole. She's like, knowing Nicole, who has time to even sleep with the entire hospital? Alexia is still going hard in the paint for Larsa. Girl, shut the fuck up. Why are you talking about this and why are you getting Nicole upset at her own engagement party? Ooh, she getting a little rough with Marisol too. Like, she's telling her to calm down. She's like, no, I ain't about to calm down. This fucking bitch trying to make me lose my fucking job? Now, she didn't say it like that, but that's how she meant it. Marisol, she get on my fucking nerves too because she be doing, her little dirt in the background too. She always got something to say. I'm ready for somebody to put her drunk ass in her place too. Really, Alexia? Anybody can say whatever they want? You really want to go there? Do you? Do you in your big ass glass house? Y'all already know if you watch the show, there's a lot of things we could go after Alexia about. Nicole, I would have went there. I would have went there. Like, oh, let's talk about your son and those allegations, huh? So he beats women and you're fine with that. Nicole is done with the bullshit and she gets up, but before she walks away, she steps to Alexia's face and says, you know what, the day you work for something for 20 years and a bitch tries to come over and shit on it, then you'd understand it. Oh, and that is how the episode ends, y'all. Nicole is the MVP. Oh my goodness. I mean, another good episode. I'm so full. Thank you, Nicole. Like, this was an eye episode, but Nicole really, elevated it. And now it looks like it's going to be like a divide between the women, like the OGs against the newer ladies. And you know whose side I'm on already. The nerve of Marisol and Alexia. For real. But I would love to know what y'all thought of the episode. I love this franchise so much. And I hear that they're filming a reunion soon. Can't wait for that. This could almost be a 3-part reunion. I wouldn't even mind. But yeah, y'all, let me get to editing this shit. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see y'all for the next episode. Bye.